Welcome to Fabulously Flawed, where the perfectly imperfect come to shine. Marni, along with her sensational sidekick Taylor, are the mother-daughter duo that puts the fun in dysfunction. Every episode, we unpack the chaos of mental health while sprinkling in the sass of pop culture. We're here to share stories, laughs, and lessons that remind you to embrace your quirks and to never, ever let anyone dull your sparkle. So join us as we celebrate the beauty of being fabulously flawed. Let's get real, let's get raw, and let's get ready to add a little extra shimmer to your day.
Hey, fabulous listeners, fabulous friends. Welcome to Fabulously Flawed. I am your host, Marni, and joining me is my sensational, spectacular sidekick daughter, Taylor, who is now a realtor.
The way he said realtor, I'm a realtor.
No, because you know what, Tay? I used to say realtor, and someone said to me, no, it's realtor.
Oh, really?
Yes. I know we've been saying it wrong the whole time.
Wow, I've been going around saying I'm a licensed realtor.
It's okay, we all say that.
Yeah, guys, I passed my real estate exam.
I know we're going to get into that, but this episode is 'Tis the Season to Be Jolly. Not for everybody.
Yeah, because just because the calendar says December 25th does not mean anything, and you can still very much not be in a holly jolly.
Do you know what's so funny? For years, we've heard the song, 'Tis the Season to Be Jolly, and some people are like, you know what? Inside, I'm not fucking jolly, and I don't want to be jolly, but they have forced themselves to be jolly. This is the year of I am in my I don't have to be jolly era.
Yeah. You're funny.
I know. That's what makes me so nice.
Oh my God, I don't have to be. That is so true. I mean, listen, I'm the biggest Christmas lover. In fact, I'm actually spending Christmas like in a cold place this year, like with a family that celebrates Christmas. So I'm fully immersed.
What you're trying to say is you're excited to be in that Christmas
yes.
where it's cold.
I'm going to be in the suburbs of Chicago.
You could be dreaming of a white Christmas.
Yes, Mom, I know. And I'm going to be with this like wholesome Midwestern family.
Okay, I know. It's just, you know what, Tay? I'm so excited for you because I have dreamt with you to have that beautiful house with kind family, that it's Christmas morning and people like each other. We don't come from that.
Nope.
So I'm so excited that you will be able to experience what Christmas is like with people who actually, you give a present and they're like, thank you. And they don't look and they're,
No, not at all. No, you don't understand, Mom. Like, I am so excited to just like fully immerse myself in that. Like, I'm going to church. Like, I'm fully doing the thing. But you know what? This is what I've been wanting. You raised me to love Christmas,
and you know
we used to have a tree in our house
every
year.
Always. I mean,
I believed in Santa till I was what, 7?
Yeah, or 8 or 9, as long as I could let it go.
9's a little old. I think it was 7 or 8 vibes because in second grade when Kelly said, "No one tell my kid."
Oh yeah,
it was already late in the game.
So, but for some people, Tay, the excitement you have is what the Christmas spirit is. But sadly, some people used to have that, do not have that anymore, and are probably feeling very sad. So I want people to understand if they're not in that holly jolly mode.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to be like...
Tay, no, I was doing that for a reason, because this is what Christmas is. Some people live for Christmas.
Yeah,
and
me.
and this year, some people, you know, they may be their first time without a relative, their first time without a friend. For some people, Tay, it's sad because this is their first holiday, especially with the world, the division. Some people are not having the aunts they used to have, the cousins, this, because of the divide in the world. So for some people,
God fucking damn it.
It's so funny, Tay. Years ago, like the entire world, you saw nothing but Christmas music and happiness and jingle bells.
Wait, I totally feel like it's slacking this year. I feel like there's not that many commercials.
I think because we're all singing Wicked.
Yeah.
I think Wicked took over Christmas.
It did. because I have not listened to like one Christmas song
Not one.
when I'm driving, and usually starting like mid-November, I'm Mariah Carey, Kelly
the halls.
Clarkson. Yeah,
We're decking the friggin' halls.
We're decking. We are really decking those halls. And
But this year it's wicked. We're
I
all
know.
loving ourselves. This is the I am loving myself era. This is I am not going to overspend era.
Yes.
I am not going to accept invitations I don't want to go to era.
Yep.
It's-
Oh my God, absolutely. I think 2024 was a very transformative year for, I don't know about other countries, but for Americans, like
Wake-up
I
calls.
feel like we're moving in the right direction. Okay.
Personally, people
Wait a
are
second.
so-
I say that as we just elected.
No.
who.
When you said moving in the right direction, people are taking accountability for themselves. They are healing themselves.
Yes, they're not
little
people
by little.
pleasing. Yes.
People are starting to not people please. I did an interview for Seattle Morning News the other day, and they were asking tips about, how to handle families at the holidays. And of course, if they are just super toxic, just create your own new traditions. If it's like always miserable when you have to go to grandma so-and-so's or aunt so-and-so's, for those people, I say, start a new tradition. The one thing I used to do, which I have loved your entire life, was every teacher, every music teacher, every art teacher, if they said hello to you, to the janitorial team, got a Christmas present. Now, I did it because I love doing it, not because I wanted them to think I was, better than anybody else. There were
Of
other
course not.
times I used to give big gifts, but I love doing
And
it.
wait, listen to what we did. We did the most perfect thing. We didn't go over the top. We did it very touching. We would give every teacher a personalized cookie.
Those cookies like on the sticks.
It's called Cookies by Design. They're still here in South Florida, which they have the best cookies, by the way. I almost want to go there later and like get my own for fun.
That's true.
But anyway, we would give each teacher a cookie with their name on it, and according
theme.
to what the subject they taught, or like if they had specific interests that I knew about.
What was
we
Miss
would make-
Gallardo? What was she?
That's what was just in
I
my
know.
head, the purple heel.
She what did she teach them?
She taught 7th grade language arts.
That's right.
Or 8th grade language arts, one of the two.
She loved purple and
She
always
was
wore
my
high
8th
heels.
grade year. It was 8th grade, and she wore her favorite color was purple, and she wore high heels every single day.
Wait, years
so her
later-
cookie was a purple high heel cookie.
And years later, it was still on her desk.
Yes, when I went to, so this was like my last year of middle school, and I think when I went to visit a few times throughout high school, I went to her and saw that she still had the cookie.
You're right, Tay. Every teacher that you have ever had.
If it was
I think
like, for like world history, we would do the globe.
and it would say like Mr. Jones, hypothetically.
Or like, for reading or language arts, a book. Yeah.
That's what Christmas is about. I loved the giving and stuff, and I didn't do it to say, "Hey, like my daughter more."
You know
That's
what?
just
To
who I
be
was.
honest, they already liked me.
That's probably why I did it.
Not
yeah.
to toot my own horn, but I was a very sweet, kind girl, and they recognized that.
Here's another flip side to it, not trying to be a negative, but a lot of us spend more than we can afford for Christmas. I am sure Daddy said to me, how much was it? It was probably $400, hypothetically,
you
and I was
said
like,
$200.
100.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So going bankrupt, or not really bankrupt, to spend to please people, I want everyone to know you don't have to do that.
Well, of course, and most of the time, maybe not most of the time, but a lot of the time, some of the best gifts do not cost a fortune. They are the more sentimental, thoughtful ones.
Oh my gosh, I remember I made somebody a personalized calendar with different picture. It was you as a baby to Nanny, your grandmother.
You can't even barely.
I know, my womb carrier.
Yeah,
my
I
womb
know.
carrier.
You struggle to find what to call
I know,
her.
I know.
That's
We'll say
okay.
womb carrier.
Womb carrier.
But when you were before you were a year, I dressed you up as the theme of every
know.
month. You were 9 months old, so I did if it was Valentine's Day, put you in a heart. So each month,
Right. Oh yeah,
what could be more fabulous than giving someone a personalized calendar of the one they love?
I'm already now thinking of ideas that I want to give.
I know, right?
Like
So,
me and
I also have some tips though that we're gonna talk about.
this
So,
age, I would want to
um,
make a calendar. Sorry.
okay. Oh, not that kind of calendar. Oh, okay. She read it.
It probably sounds like I did mean it that way, but no, I was just laughing because I'm like,
Miss May.
oh God,
Oh,
and
gross.
if I did, you would never know about
God,
it.
no. Okay, let's change it. La, 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 la. So there's another tip I want to give.
What I meant.
Here comes holiday parties. I know that when we would get invited to a party, Daddy's like, okay, we're invited. We have to go. Here's the memo, guys. Pause. You don't have to go to everything you're invited to. We are already so burnt out and stressed. You have person A, B, C, D, E, and F. They invited you. Now, which one do you really want to go to? Like, which is your can't miss? Think of one can't miss party. The rest doesn't matter. Do what makes someone happy. And I'm just trying to talk about the holidays, and for people that love it, but also some people how to handle and navigate a few situations.
Yeah, I mean, listen.
Parties, you're going to run into people. Look, I stepped out of my comfort zone for the first time, I went out to a party and around people I have not seen since 2018, I think. But you know what's so weird? I went. I knew some of them did not care for me. In fact, they have told me to my face that they do not like me. So I know, but you know what?
It was pretty brave of you to go.
But you know what? I don't care enough about people that it would. So of course I was like, hi. And I have to tell you, it was probably one of the best nights I've ever looked. I wore one of my favorite dresses. My hair was on point.
Gorgeous.
Wait, is on point. A lingo, or is it like a universal lingo?
It's universal.
Okay, because
I don't use it really.
I'm
but
trying to be woke. I'm like kidding.
Oh God.
I don't even know what woke is, but I know it's something that.
Well, oh my God. I'm like, just go back to talking like you're from 1970. But woke means like you're with it, like you're like progressive.
Well, I am woke then, am I?
You're extremely woke. You're probably more woke than me, to be honest.
Oh my God, give me a W.
Oh gosh.
K-E. Whoa.
See, we are so different.
We are so different.
We are so different.
But when you were little, you were my mini me. You're still my mini me, but
you made me your mini me.
Can we pause for a second? So let's fail about you for a second. So, my daughter graduated. My daughter, do you know her, Taylor? Graduated.
She's a cool girl.
She is. I love her. Oh, she's so delicious. She graduated University of Florida with honors cum laude in public relations, which is amazing. But you know what? You weren't in the mood to do public relations. It wasn't zhuzhing for you. And I get it. You had a fabulous job. You were in, but it didn't showcase your personality.
I thought that I would want to go into PR, and I went into PR, and I said, never mind, I don't want to be in PR. And again, it had nothing to do with my employer. She was fabulous. The
clients were fabulous.
Yeah, the agency I work for, I mean, it was awesome. And shout out DeRay and Co, for PR. She's awesome, and she's a master at her craft. It just wasn't for me.
But our family is real estate,
So I've just been immersed in the world of real estate since as long as I can remember, because it's my dad's everything. I mean, he made it his whole entire life.
Develops commercial real estate, just everything real estate.
He does everything. He sells residential properties.
That is so small on the thing. That's not even.
You're not even.
Well, he's developing.
Hello,
when I say that,
I'm still
okay. Sorry.
He sells residential properties. He sells commercial real estate, and now he's gotten up to developing. I'm saying he does it all.
No, let me stop you. No. What I'm trying to say is the residential thing. It's not like when you list a house called Jay Goldman. What he does with residential, he builds the houses himself now. Residential houses he's never done before.
Right. That's why I said he's a developer.
Right, but he's mainly been commercial real estate. So all facets of real estate has been in our world.
Mom,
and
Dad, it's occasional, but wait, we're living in different worlds, because Dad has had listings. He's sold.
Oh, of course,
he used to go. He has to.
So how blessed to be able to now go into a business.
I'm just saying that Dad has experience in all
everything.
Of course, three major things. Developing the commercial and residential side. So I'm so lucky that I have someone who's so knowledgeable and experienced in all facets that I can kind of, do I want to do this or this? Right now I'm into residential properties, but that's just because I'm into the luxe and the
luxury residential.
God, like that
is so millionaire.
That's what I've been, the few times that I have shadowed someone in, real estate, that's the properties they sell.
You are legit like millionaire listing assistant.
Right. And that's the goal, to get into to that field and farm those type of areas.
Who's married to Josh Altman, started as Madison, his assistant, when he was in Malibu. I'm going back to like 2008 when the show first started. And now they're both like slamming it.
Yep. Oh, I know. I am so excited for this new career path of mine, this new chapter. My life is totally just beginning,
And that's a hard ass test for all you realtors out there. Damn, go, people.
It's a 100-question test, and you have to get 75 right. And if you think about it, like getting 75 right out of 100, like it's a bit of a challenge, especially
so proud of you, sweetheart.
Like I didn't major in real estate. I didn't take any real estate classes, so I was kind of self-taught here. I mean, that's what everyone does, but it's impressive. So if you pass, like,
if there's
good for you.
I'm so proud of you. And if there's any lesson to learn from this, what you think you want to do, there's no, some people have, okay, you're going to go to college, you're going to get your job, you're going to get married, you're going to have babies, and this is the way it's going to go. And sometimes life throws curveballs and it doesn't go that way. But
almost always,
and don't fight it. These are like weird, opportune moments that just popped into your life. Like one day we were like, wait, have you ever thought about real estate?
I know.
And it was just so
we
random.
were sitting, I remember it was like a Sunday morning and we're just sitting outside, and I was like, I got to figure out something to do with my life. Like I
was not going to say to you, you have to work in PR. You have to go get a job. You need to do what makes Taylor happy.
Right, because listen, like I understand everyone needs to make a living, and I was, fortunate enough to have my parents still support me at this very old age of almost 25.
I have to be honest with you, Tay, you do so much when it comes to helping with your brother.
I do, of course.
So
I help. Of course, that's why Dad hasn't kicked me out. I mean,
we need you as our nanny sometimes.
Yeah, I do so much. I cook, I clean, I drive, whatever I do, I help out around the house.
Are you like my assistant?
Like, kind of.
I love it. Okay, don't go anywhere.
Anyway, what I'm saying is that I understand people have to work to make a living, and that's we were born into this life, but if you can get out of a job to find something you rather do, don't wait.
Let me rephrase this for a second.
Okay.
When you're trying to figure out who you are, what you want to do in life, you have outer influences. You have your mother saying, well, of course you're going to be the doctor, or your father, you're going to be a lawyer, your uncle saying, of course you're going to be an officer, or whatever it may be. And you listen. But I want people to say, you know what? I don't want to do that. I want to be a baker. I don't want to do that. I want to be a spray tan artist. And I tell people, if you're a waitress, be the best damn waitress you are. If you are the front desk person at a legal office, be the goddamn best front desk receptionist you could be.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think the word you're looking for is receptionist.
Right. Just do whatever it is you do. Just do it the best you can be of you. Don't look around. Don't compare. Just love what you do and do it the best you can do.
Comparison is the killer of joy.
Because,
I think absolute killer of joy. And let me just say something. I'm 24, about to be 25, and wow, like almost 2 short weeks. I don't know how takes.
I have not changed, aged, or anything. How you're 25 is just beyond me.
Mom, I was just 18 years old. It's very crazy to me, but
these past 6 years have been such a blur. Like, I
know. And I totally lost my train of thought. I think, what I was saying is, oh my gosh,
oh my God, I'm so sorry that little triplet of a gene of ADHD mind, like losing its thought trickled to you. But I'm going to say something.
Go for it.
I'm going back to like Christmas and happiness and everything else. And I tell also people to be kind this year. If you have your road rage, if you have your short fused, understand someone could be going through the first holiday without their husband, without their wife, without their mother, without their father,
that's why
without their son,
it costs
daughter.
nothing to be kind, always, no matter what.
It's like, you know how snow beautifies everything? Kindness can beautify everything.
Oh, yeah, it does.
I am such a Hallmark card.
You totally are, and I remember what I was going to say. So how we were saying comparison is the killer, the thief of joy, all of that. Listen to this. Like, I'm 24 at this point in my life. Most people are either in school or working. They're a few years into working, and I quit my job about a year ago, and I wasn't really, we have our podcast, but I wasn't, out there, you
do little bits and things for Daddy, like when he says, "Can you do this?
Right,
can you write this?" Little bits of things.
I wasn't out there, from 9 to 5 working. I wasn't, in school. It would be natural for me to feel I'm not doing enough, or why am I not doing this?
And what do I always say? Everyone's journey
is different. Everyone's on their own path, of course.
But I saw yourself comparing to what other people were doing, and you felt bad a little bit about yourself.
I did, and I also didn't. I would go back and forth. So what I'm just trying to say is that I am someone who like was watching everyone around me kind of like, oh,
Flourish.
do this, yeah. And I'm still was remaining a little bit stagnant. I mean, again, like this podcast is my purpose. Like we do so much good and we bring so much joy, but I still didn't feel fully fulfilled.
And that's okay. I'm not going to tell you how to feel, but like I was saying, there's no cookie cutter in life. So many people are trying to figure themselves out. And thank God you were able to take these past months to figure yourself out, heal yourself emotionally. The universe opens up doors for you when you're ready.
No.
You were not ready 6 months ago to be taking this test. Your mind would not have been in the right place for it.
No, I agree that everything happens when it's supposed to, for sure. I guess I was just trying to say is I didn't let it bother me too much. Like I didn't let my friends getting a promotion or not. That's a bad example.
I know what you're trying to say. You didn't fall into it. Didn't allow yourself to ruin your life thinking of what other people are doing.
Exactly. I knew that my journey was happening when it's supposed to. And going back to what you said about the cookie cutter thing, I couldn't agree more. 9-to-5 jobs are becoming less popular and people are starting to make their own kind of
people are doing what makes them happy.
Obviously, there's still very much those corporate jobs, and there always will be, but...
And if you work with toxic people, for example, and I'll go on that on another episode, how to handle being around the toxicity, you can't control other people's behavior, but you can control how you respond to it. If you are in, if you work in a group setting, work the furthest away. If that person you don't like wants to engage in conversation, redirect. I'm sorry, I'm right busy right now. Do everything in your power not to put yourself in these situations. But I am very proud of you because you're friends, you have a sisterhood, and everyone, no matter your ups or your downs.
Oh, yeah. I made a bad example about the promotion thing. I'm always so happy.
Let me rephrase it. Most people would get upset watching themselves. Like,
yes.
I used to do it. And I would laugh about it with my friend Jody today, because if she told me my delicious Molly was taking a class in something, instead of looking at you saying, great cheer today, I was like, wait, why aren't you taking the same class my delicious Molly is taking? And I was losing out on this moment of you doing COOPER, because so never compare and lose that moment of the blessing of your life from the right now.
Right. And since we're talking about the holidays and you go to your holiday dinners, your holiday parties, and you hear this person talking about them getting this and this person doing this.
Be happy you survived. If you got out of bed this year, you won. People.
Yeah. Don't let what your friends and family do make you feel like any less,
because first of all, people exaggerate.
Never do that.
You don't know what's in their behind closed doors. You don't know what people are feeling in their mind. Got to tell you though, when you have your own gratitude, saying, you know what, I woke up in a house, I woke up with air conditioning or heat, I woke up with food in my refrigerator. You're fucking blessed. Everything else is gravy.
Can I say what I did yesterday? How I caught myself in that moment of gratitude? So I'm driving in terrible Miami Beach traffic. We all know, if you're from down here, it's gotten way worse, far worse than it was even a year or two ago. Anyway.
It was a celebratory dinner.
Yeah, right, for passing my exam. So I went to go pick up some yummy food down in Miami, and we're all the way in not too West Broward, but like, a little West Broward. Mm-hmm. So we
went from the Everglades to the beach, kind of.
So I'm in just very bad traffic, in a bad mood. My head is pounding. And I was like, fuck, I hate this. Like, get me out. And then I caught myself and I was like, wait a second. How blessed am I that I was able to go and pick up this yummy food in my car that I, can drive. I don't have to wait for a bus. I don't have to, be on a scooter.
And it gives you the bougie lights at night inside.
Yeah, my car is a cool car. So
I'm so proud of you for that, Tay.
So I caught myself and I was like, instead of sitting here bitching, like I should be, talking about my abundance and gratitude.
What? It doesn't change the situation of the traffic, but you're not sitting there eating your kishkas up inside. Yeah. You're like, you know what? Let me just put on Taylor Swift.
That's exactly.
Or Wicked, one of them.
Yes, I was on the phone yesterday and I was like, okay, I'm going to hang up now to go listen to Taylor Swift.
Of course.
Makes me feel better.
Between Taylor Swift and Wicked, people are like, oh wait, there's Deck the Halls. I don't know. It's like people have forgotten.
I will say, though, I love that pop stars are now back to that Christmas music.
I
Comment
thought
really
you were
quickly.
going to say, I'm such a narcissist.
So narcissistic, but what
I
is
thought you were
your
going to say, I loved your Merry Christmas.
so narcissistic. Oh my God.
I own it.
You own it and think it's not the type that hurts other people.
No, it's I literally going to
But
say
you are. I love you to death, but my mind was not even there.
Of course not. Mine was, I saw
I'm
this.
sure that's all you're. No, wait, I need to finish my
Okay,
thought.
go,
No,
go.
it's just that I was gonna say I love that the pop girlies are like making Christmas music now. It's not just like Michael Bublé. It's like, I don't know, Sabrina Carpenter. You've got some new Kelly songs every now and then.
And Ariana Grande. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Yes, which is what my mom's referring to. It's that TikTok trend.
I know. I saw this TikTok trend. I was like, wait, Ariana, let me do this. So when we were in Vermont and it snowed, I was like, oh, I'm doing this little TikTok dance in the snow.
And it's all you've been thinking
All
about.
I've been thinking of. And now today I want to do the Wicked dance. So it's basically my Ariana Christmas between the ponytails.
You know what? Good, because Ariana is a fucking queen. She is literally like pop princess, like just everything.
Wait, on the Golden Globes, how perfect is this?
Oh my God, she's gonna look
Wicked and Nobody Wants This. Those two things.
Oh my God, yes. Wait, I don't want to let this episode end without shouting out Aaron and Sarah Foster for creating my new favorite show, Nobody Wants This. And it was so good. It was nominated for a Golden Globe and for a new Netflix comedy to be nominated. Like,
She's gonna win Best Actress in Adam Brody. Like, who would want to go
Wait.
against Adam Brody or Ariana Grande?
I don't think it's an easy win for either Kristen or Adam. Have you looked at who they're nominated against?
Yes, but see, I have a very hard time believing anything that I don't want to believe. Like with the presidency, I'm like, never gonna happen.
Yeah, I know.
I don't want to end it on this, but who do you think was named Time Person of the Year?
Oh, they did it. Who was it?
You're not. I'm not going to say
Donald
his name.
Trump.
I know. So people don't look at Time magazine, don't read about it.
I
'cause it's
will
just,
say, Time Person of the Year isn't always the most
No.
loved person.
They don't
it's the
do
most
they don't
talked about.
exactly. They do not do from popularity or anything.
Yeah.
They just do who. And you know what?
I guess he
Okay.
was, because if you look at Google, like the whole worldwide of Google's most top searches, he was in like number 4.
Well, some of the top searches
5?
also are how can I change my vote? So we'll leave it on that happy note. And so anyway, guys, thank you for joining us again. And each episode, we're going to talk more about the holidays, how to handle your peace. And
also, I will say, if you love the holidays, don't feel guilty for loving it either.
you know what?
Maybe I'm just a little biased right now because I'm in a holly jolly mode, but I haven't always been in a holly jolly mode.
Oh no, so I am so happy, and for everybody, if it makes you happy to go caroling down your street,
You know what? Let me say this. If you are finding yourself in some darkness right now, maybe try to find some light in the holidays. And if your darkness is because of the holidays, think about everything else about the holidays that could bring you light. Am I making sense here? Like, try to
one tradition, something from your childhood or in your past that you remember.
Even if you don't have anything from your past,
light a Christmas candle. Something that could make you feel happy.
make a Christmas cookie. Just something you can find. The holidays are full of so much joy. And not saying you have to be joyous, but find a little something that could bring you that
maybe not bring
sense.
you down, but give you a moment of happiness.
Thank you. Yeah. Sometimes
Sum it up.
Yeah, and verbalize each other's thoughts.
I love it. So guys, have a fabulous day. Remember,
have a holly jolly Christmas.
If you want to.
Sorry, yeah.
In my theme of Wicked, never, ever let anyone burst your Ariana Glinda bubble. And never, ever, 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 ever let anyone dull your sparkle. You shine. The world needs your shine. Illuminate this world. Be the star in a world of darkness. And I love everybody and sending so much love and so much peace.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Love ya.
And thank you for our new listener, Sam. I appreciate it so much. And have a great day.
I didn't even know you were going to do that.
Well, anytime a new listener says we like your podcast, they get a shout out each week.
Okay, true.
So,
Sam.
happy holidays, guys, and we'll see you Tuesday.
Bye.
Thank you for tuning in to Fabulously Flawed. Remember, every Tuesday and Thursday, it's your time to join Marni and Taylor, the mother-daughter duo that's redefining family time with a twist, putting the fun in dysfunction, one episode at a time. Craving more? Visit us at fabulouslyflawed.com. And don't miss out on the feel-good vibes with our exclusive merch at fabulouslyflawed.net. That's with 2 Ds on Etsy. Keep your sparkles shining and spread that fabulous energy.